Hi guys. Well, long time no see. I did not record anything last week because I was doing this fantastic drawing class, which I totally loved. It was called Retro Rendezvous, and it was taught by Karen Campbell from the Awesome Art School. If you just look up awesomeartschool.com, you'll see her. But so we started with easy stuff like this. So it was like, stuff from the 50s or like mid 50s to mid 60s, I think. That time period. So plants, and then we did pets, and then we did some accessories. I love that TV. That's so fun. And I love this stuff. I love this period. So it was really fun. And then we did vignettes, which I only did one. Oh wait, lamps. We don't want to forget lamps. Then we did vignettes, and I only did one because I didn't have time to do all three. There's like 3 different ones, and I was doing just my, like, I don't know, acrylic markers, Statler, I think it was anyway, regular markers. And I have, I remembered I have some alcohol markers that I really had not used, and that's what she was using. So I did that for this next project. Not on this one, but this was graphite and then a watercolor wash. And I was so thrilled that I could draw this. I really didn't think I could do it, but I just followed her directions. And then the next day we did same face with the alcohol markers, and I love this. I think it's gorgeous. So I'm excited to play with my alcohol markers more, and I joined this drawing club. Oh, now I see I didn't do some I'm seeing some eyelashes here that I didn't do. Anyway, focus. So yeah, I started doing the lessons in the drawing club. Here's one I did a couple days ago. Zentangle Hair Girl, I'm calling her. And I'm just having so much fun drawing. I love drawing. I've always loved drawing, but I want to get better at it. And so, yeah, that's why I did this workshop, and now I'm doing the drawing club. But I have to finish my Rolodex cards for the Margarete Miller Rolodex swap. So I've been working like a mad dog the last couple of days, trying to get all my elements ready. I knew what I wanted to do. So here's kind of my prototype. So I have this yearbook from Mankato State College, which is a college in Minnesota where I live. It's from 1964. I got this at a thrift store, and I've been waiting to use these photographs, and so now I'm using them on the Rolodex cards. And I actually have the right name and the person, like where they went to school, I think it's high school, and then their major and minor. So I picked out the geeks. Everybody has glasses, and the women have these cool cat eye glasses. I love them. And the guys have these funny haircuts. Funny super short haircuts. And then I did kind of a background of the women have like French and shorthand. The men mostly have this, well, I have these little circuit things from a catalog from the 80s. And then, oh, my doggie is whining. She wants up. Hold on. Hold the phone. Alright, doggie is retrieved. Okay, so as I was saying, and I got this little graph. I have pieces of graphs for looking sciencey. And then I have these little children's illustration. This is actually Christopher Robin. And this is, I don't know, from the same book, another story. Just a little children's illustration. I thought it would be fun to have kind of a, you know, little kid and then grown up for contrast. And then I have like Greg up here, which is Greg shorthand. And then I just put a couple other little elements here, like a nice flower stamp and a little bird that she's kind of looking up at. And then I have a piece of paper, or what's supposed to look like a piece of paper, with my name and where I'm from. Because Margarete suggested we put that on there if we could. And then I have the date stamped on there. Which, oh my god, it's February 21. I have to get these in the mail. So I have to finish them. Help. Okay. And then I have a few alcohol markers, pale colors, so that I can color little pieces like this, so it's not just all off-white, because I thought that was kind of boring to not have any color, because I really like color. And I colored the children's illustrations. Christopher Robin has some color on him already. See, I fussy cut all these out already. Oh, and I have another little boy who is super cute from the same book. So, yeah, I can color those in. And, yeah, I've got all my elements ready, I hope. So let's get started and make some, so I can show you how I'm making these. Alright, so I have a few that I've already put. So I'm starting with this brown craft paper, and it's 2 layers. And then I put this graph paper that looks old already. The paper just looks kind of old. The color of it starts like that. And then I used a math stamp that I have that I got from AliExpress. So it's just all math equations. It's a little messy, but I think it'll look fine once everything is put together. So now I just pick a person off the top of the pile, and see, I nicely kept my names and people together. oh, and I need to cut out the little holes. Where are they? So I know where they are, so I don't overlap stuff on them. This isn't not too hard to do. Actually, it might be easier with this. I do like the small canvas of the Rolodex card. That's fun. And I love using all these tiny elements. Okay, we got that. Now, did I do the legs? Yes, I did. Get that out of there. And we're currently having a snowstorm. You can hear the wind from my wind chimes. Yeah, it's a little messy. I think we have about 2 inches so far. And it's just swirling up a storm there outside. So it's a good day to stay inside and do art. I'm so glad I don't have to do the snow removal. My husband does all that. Well, I have a bad back, so it would be a very bad idea for me to do that. But I don't have to deal with shoveling. We don't have a snowblower. We don't really have that much area to cover to shovel. It's like our front steps and the sidewalk out front, and then the back. I think the hardest part is the alley. Let's do Ralph. Ralph majored in music and physics. A wonderful combination, in my opinion. And I tore all these with the tear roller so they have this nice deckled edge. And then I am going to, I think, Yeah, I inked up the edges of those, so let's do that again. It's the right one. Get the right ink out. Like for this blue, this is that blueprint sketch blue. I love that color. Okay, let's grab a little card, make it easier. So I hope everybody is doing good. I'm just super excited about this new drawing adventure. You know, I talked about in my haul video how I want to draw sketches of Audrey Hepburn from my Audrey Style book that I got from Thrift Books. And just so happens that the drawing club, she keeps adding new classes. So the next thing she's going to do is fashion figures from the 40s and then the 50s and then the 60s and just keep going through the decades. So it's going to be like almost immediately I'll get to draw figures from that same era, when Audrey Hepburn was at her height, you know, in popularity and gorgeousness. Although she was one of those people that was just gorgeous until the day she died. She aged quite well. But yeah, I'm excited. I actually told the drawing teacher about that book, Audrey Style, and she is a book hoarder like I am, and so she like immediately wrote it down and was like, oh, I'm gonna have to get that. So maybe she'll even use some of the photos in that book for reference when she's doing the drawing lessons. I hope so. That would be a very happy accident. Well, not accident, but very serendipitous coming together. Okay, so I did have to shave off that edge, but you still get the other 3 edges. Let's ink that, and then let's color that. Let's color that blue. So these are my cheapy alcohol ink markers, Touch 5, which is a brand probably nobody's ever heard of, but they work just fine. I got them from AliExpress. I think they were like 20 bucks for a big set. Okay, blend, blend. Right, there we go. I love that color. It's fun. Now we'll glue that on. And I just refilled my bottle, my little bottle from my big bottle of art glitter glue. That goes there. I am thinking though I'm gonna run out of this glue before winter's over, so I might have to try that other Barely Arts stuff that doesn't separate in the cold, that they will ship. Okay, so he is music and physics. So we'll do a graph, which we will also color with a really pale green. But then maybe we can grab a piece of music, like a few notes. So these are from an 80s parts catalog. that actually my husband found in the basement. So I probably showed that in my haul video too. And they have all these wonderful little tiny graphs. So yeah, I just cut out like one side with the numbers on the edge, and then, you know, some little graph there that it looks science-y. I like it. I like how it looks. Okay, then we need either a Christopher Robin or one of these little guys. Actually, I kind of like him. Let's do him. Okay, we have to color him. Although we could color him after we glue him on. But let's first find some music. So this is my book. This is from my book of 1930s music. Maybe we can just grab a little piece. Tear ruler, where are you? Buried, I'm sure. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna get the key, which I don't know what key that's in, but that's okay. I think that's too big. Let's just do the treble clef. That's good. I like that. Then we've still got the math background. Yeah. Should we color that? I think we should. Let's color it blue. Did I do this blue? Let's see, what blue is this? Oh, that's a pale one. Sure, why not? I do hear the wire that it's hung by out on the roof kind of squeaking from all the torque on it from blowing around. It's kind of funny. Oh, Winnie. Doing okay? She had kind of a rough day yesterday. I'm not sure why. She seemed like she had an owie on her belly. When we picked her up a certain way, she would squeak. So she was just kind of taking it easy in my lap. And guess what? That's exactly where she wants to be today, too. In my lap. Okay, now let's glue him on. Oh, there goes the snowblower. Super! Good timing, dude. How nice. Sounds like a leaf blower, actually. Let's overlap him a little on the graph. Yeah. There we go. Nice composition. Let's see. I don't think I've colored him yet. Let's give him little blue stripes on his shirt. Oh yeah, must cover glue or close glue in between gluings. Okay. Oh, this is the flesh color. So let's color his face and his arm. Doesn't take much. Just a few little strokes. And it's so much cuter. It really comes alive. Yeah. And then we'll give him brown hair and brown pants. Oh, brown hair. Right. And what about his shoes? About his shoes. What should we color those? I'll just do like a pale yellow. So they have some color. Okay, that's good. All right. I think that side is done. Let's do inking around the edge. So I tried to make these not too complicated. Just a few elements, a nice background, or an interesting background. Yeah, I think that looks good. Okay, other side, we're gonna have Etta Rootson, Sociology and Psychology. Oh, that's interesting. An English page. Oh yeah, and the other thing I have to remember, flip. So keep it in this orientation with the holes at the top so that they'll be in the right direction. Everything will be in the right direction. So I'm going to put glue on this and then stick it on the page of English grammar lessons from a college handbook, an old one, obviously, because I think she wanted us to do like at least 40% vintage or reproduction vintage papers. I've definitely got that. Okay, now let us try and put this on here straight. Okay. Now we cut it. Anyway, it has most of them, you know, in like dressy outfits to take their picture. And then it's got the nursing school students, and all the women have the little cap on, the traditional nursing cap, and it's kind of funny because I don't think they dress like that anymore. So I'm going to have to do some project with those sometime. That will be fun. Projects. All these projects. Like this one that really needs to be in the mail tomorrow or the next day. I'm hoping I finish quickly. I mean, now that I've got all my pieces all laid out, I'm hoping it goes pretty fast. Okay, got that hole. So I tried cutting these with the scissors, you know, this part that I'm doing right now, and it kind of made a mess. It ripped more of the page off than I wanted and made the edges jagged, so I think just using an X-Acto knife like this works better. Alright, that looks pretty good. See, I think I want to put her picture on this side because the girl, I just have one girl, but I really liked her, so she has a string, that's what that is. She had a kite or something, some toy at the end of that. So anyway, she's going to be looking this way, so I think I want her picture on this side. Okay, so let's ink the edges. That's good. Oh, the hairdos were so cool in this yearbook. I love them. They're so big. You know, I love to look at them, draw them. Like the picture I showed you of the woman with the big curls. Those are called victory curls. I'm guessing from Victory from World War II. I would never want to deal with hair like this on my head, but it looks pretty. Okay, so I'm going to do her major and name in a pale blue. Very pale. Okay, glue that on. I could ink the edges of that, but I don't think I will since I've got the alcohol ink coloring it already. I probably want to save that and not use it as a glue page. That's okay. Alright, there. And then, what else? Yeah, I was trying to find something else to put on the women's. Oh yeah, I found these stickers. Okay, these are like vintage stickers. And I thought I could maybe use... There's skirts, super frilly, I don't know what those are. Cape? It says ladies' cape. It looks like a corset. Come on. Mrs. Skirt or girl's dress. I think I like girl's dress for her. So we'll just cut this out. Put the glue back on here. Alright. Scissors, scissors. There you are. Kind of like this border. Maybe I'll keep the word this. Yeah, okay, so do that. Or I could do a postage stamp. Decisions, decisions. Okay, what postage stamps do I have? Porter, Robert Frost, Edith Wharton. Oh, that would be great for like an English major. Edna St. Vincent Millay, I love her. Oh, how about these? These are fun. How about one of those? Okay. So maybe not that, maybe a stamp. I don't know, I feel like it needs one more thing. So I could do this down here. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so I think this goes first, which is a sticker. So we'll fold that down to get it open. And then I think I can just use some glue stick to reinforce the glue. And then we'll put it down here. Okay, and then we've got her to glue. Okay, I'm going to put glue stick on this part. And then better quality glue on the rest of her. And I will color her too. After we glue her on, we will color her. Should spread that out so it doesn't get lumpy. Alright. So we're going to cover over the word psychology, but oh well. Okay, and then this, put there. Okay, so then the background, you really can't read very much of it, but that's okay, because, you know, it's just supposed to be background. So it could be a sociology text. It's possible. You can read a few words here and there, which is fine. Okay, so we need the flesh colored marker. Get her legs. Her arms. Sticky, yes. Okay, good. Okay, now let's do yellow for her socks. And a pink dress. And I have picked a very visible pink. Okay. I love coloring. It's fun. It's fun to color. That was one of the really fun things this week. It reminded me how much fun it was to color with markers. Why I got these in the first place. To play. Okay, good enough. Her hair. Let's try blonde hair. Just use this yellow marker. We'll call that blonde hair. Right, that looks good. You can still see all the lines. Can you see the lines on his hair? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if you can see him from that far away, but you really can still see the drawing lines on there. This is a little pale, a little too pale, I think. Let me give it another coat. When I say this, I mean the label with her major on it. I wanted it to stand out a little more. It's got her name and her major. Okay, and then let's just give it a little inking on the edges. Gotta do that. Okay, so that one is done. Done. I like it. Okay, let's do another one. So we get I've already, oh no, I can use one of these because I've already got the math on these. Let's do that. It takes less prep. Yeah, I tried to follow Barbara at 49 Dragonflies. I tried to follow her video directions about making these Rolodex cards and using a hole punch to make the holes, and the way she did it was punch a hole and then punch again a little farther down to make it an oval. I could not line up those two holes to save my life, so I finally gave up on that process. It's like, yeah, maybe it's easy for you. I don't know, maybe it was the hole punch I was using. But I tried it with two different hole punches. I used my big old, office supply hole punch. Not craft one, but like from my dad's desk. I saved a bunch of office supplies from my dad's office after he died. So I have some fun stuff from him that reminds me of him. Anyway, I tried that old hefty hole punch. I tried my We Are Memory Keepers hole punch that you use to also set eyelets. Nope, couldn't line them up. It was making me crazy. So I just finally used scissors. I drew the shape I wanted cut out and used scissors, and that worked. Not perfectly, but much more consistently. So if you tried doing Barbara's method and had troubles, I'm with you. I couldn't get it to work either. Darn it. Okay, who we got next here? Paul Cox Awatana, and he majored in math and minored in economics. Fascinating. So, I don't know if any of you guys are working on your Rolodex cards for this swap, but it's probably too late. By the time I put this video up, you will have mailed yours in if you're smart. But that's okay. Some people like to make these for other projects, or like instead of a tag, something more interesting to put in a pocket in a journal. So, even if it's too late for the Margarete Miller swap to watch this, you can still, I figured you guys would still enjoy this for inspiration for other projects. Yeah, I've really got a lot off the edge there. And it's art glitter glue, so I cannot move it now. So, oh well. We're chopping off some of your shoulder, dude. Sorry. You'll live. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Let's do dark blue on that. Yeah. Should have done the other end. Oh well. nasty glue all over my fingers. Sorry. Let's do pale green. Okay. Glue. She keeps putting her head up there. Mom, stop moving your arm. Yes, you're silly. You're silly. I'm talking about you. Okay. What else do we need? Okay, we need the... I think we just need the little boy. And I think we'll do him. Right? And we'll just leave all the math showing. Okay. And we can still color him a little bit. I mean, he has some color already, but we can color his flesh. I'm going to put it right in between the holes there. It covers a little bit of, it covers his minor economics. Now he just has mix. Okay. Flesh marker. His hands. Yeah, that's good. Maybe looks like he doesn't have any socks, so maybe a lighter brown. Or did he have brown hair? I don't know. Let's try this one. Okay, that looks good. Okay, now over to the women's side. This time, let's get some shorthand. And I have French pages here too, from a French grammar book. Old one, of course. So, do that. Okay, so remember to glue it the right direction. I'm telling you so that I will remember. Yes, please, somebody remember. Okay, this direction, and right there. I still don't have a holder for when I get these Rolodex cards. I don't know. I don't really want to invest in a big, huge one if I'm never gonna make any more. I don't know where I I would do another Rolodex card swap. Maybe my local art group would do it. I don't know. I might give it a shot. It's possible. And I am going to send in 8, at least 8. I might do 10. I have enough. It depends on if I can finish them all in a very short amount of time. Okay, and let's see. Trying to reach over, dog. Okay, I just want to rip off the edge here. This rips really easily, like too easily. Okay, that's good. Now, I need to cut those holes out. Good enough. Now, so here we have Ingrid. Oh boy, is that a name that's not used much anymore. Okay, Ingrid, you have a big head. That's interesting because they really like zoomed in on her head. Hardly any shoulders. Weird. Okay, I'm gonna try and not chop off her head. The side of her head. And so this gives me an idea where I want the shorthand to go to. Out there, just over halfway. Okay. So I will put blue. And then just, oop, no. There, close enough. Wow, you can almost see through the page. That's funny. Okay. So now I have to dig out that hole again. Good, good, good. All right, let's glue Ingrid down. Spread this out. There. So now you can see both the French and the shorthand. Neither one of which she majored in or minored in, but yeah, you know, she probably took classes in them. And I just like the way the French looks. So there. I hope I didn't. Oh, I might have chopped off some of your hair, Ingrid. But I think it's too late now. Okay. Well, we'll see what we get. Ooh. just barely. Okay. I can live with that. Oh, I did forget to ink the edges. Oh well, too late now. Okay, let's make this blue. Do we want to do... Yeah, okay. I could do this green actually. That might be better. I'll do green on the next one. Okay. I'm very happy with how these are coming out. I think they're fun. There you go, Ingrid Samuelson. Okay, now let's get your girl. Did we color in? Yeah, we did. Okay. So I can go like that. That'll show all her words. And we can do yeah, let's do that one. Okay. Oh, no. I need to trim that bottom still. Just a hair. There, that's better. Okay. Might as well do the glue. And I think this is all I need on there, because it's a pretty big stamp. I don't want to crowd it too much. Edna St. Vincent Millay, American poet. I used to belong to a book club and we called it Edna's something, I forget. But we had her name in it. And I made a little newsletter. It was really fun. We put her poems in there. She had a very wry sense of humor. Okay, I think that's good. Oh, gotta cover my glue. Okay. All right, so there's that one. I think that's all done. And I know that's only 2, but I think I'm gonna stop the video now because I think you kind of get the idea how fun this can be and how I did it. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm gonna turn the video off and do a whole bunch more of these and hopefully mail them in tomorrow. Alright, take care you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye! So I'm back for a minute because I realized I forgot to put my name on these new cards that I just did with you. So I did right down here. I used these labels that I got, that I talked about in my haul. They're from Seven Gypsies. So this is one of the sheets. So I'm just using those, and I kind of cut them up to fit on, well, like around the decorations I already have on there, because I didn't want to cover up the girl. So I just have it, I was able to fit the whole thing down there on one line. And then the other thing I did was I used my new Stabilo All pencil. I think this is one of them. Is it? Yeah. Okay. Distracted. To go around the edge of the photo and kind of bring out that deckled edge and just make the photo sort of pop a little more off of the surface. So, yep, just did those couple little things. Added those. And then here's Winnie in my lap. Hi, Winnie. Want to say hi? Hi, people. Okay, that was all. Just wanted to show you those little additions if you were thinking, hey, you were going to put your name on them. So, I did. Okay, bye.